Hello, my good people. This is your boy Z Guy, the one and only Z Guy, and you know, welcome to the Unscripted Z. To those who know the channel, thank you so much for coming back. To those who just came today, and it's your first time, make sure you subscribe, you share, you comment. Let us know what you think about whatever we talk about, because on this channel, I'm not scared of anyone, you know. But anyways, today I'm in the studio with my friend. Um, if you want his name, the ladies, just just come. I will let you know. I'm not sure. Are you single?
I'm single.
Oh, you have for yourself. So yeah, now my friend was just asking me about the video that I did on the Energy Never Lies episodes. I think that was the last episode. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the video, and yeah, if he got some questions, we talk about them, and yep. So we'll watch the video first. Watch the videos with us. This is the video. Energy Never Lies, Part 5. Feel like this one is the one for me. Energy never lies. If you see that you're putting energy to someone who is not giving back the same energy, get this. There is nobody who is always busy for someone they love. It takes only 3 seconds to type a message just to say hi back. I wanted to say more, but think. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You said you wanted to say more. What did you want to say?
Yeah. I wanted to say more, but with the TikTok thing, you can just you can't say more, because you might end up boring people. But this is a huge topic, because I'll start by saying this. For an example, if I say, "Hey, bro, um, how's it?" Right, and let's say maybe you're at school, you're at work, right, and I say hi, and you're busy. What are you gonna do?
Well, that is an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you say something like that and you're saying that I'm busy, right? The
Mm-hmm.
best thing that I can do is just to try to make time whenever I can find time. You can always find time. There's no one who's going to be busy for 24 hours in a day. It only takes less than 30 seconds to reach back to that person and just say hi to them.
So, did you see that you just answer yourself? Because what I feel about this, guys, is I'm not attacking any lady, I'm not attacking any guy. But we need to normalize this thing where we, what can I say? You just have to normalize being nice, I guess. Because minimize being a person who says, nah, um, I will be busy. No, there's no way you can say I will be busy, because some of the people, funny thing is, some of the people will tell you I was busy, but when you are with them, they are always on their phone.
That is true.
Then you're thinking, okay, you were saying I was busy, right? So are you telling me that with me you're not busy? You're able to say, sorry, let me just reply my friend. But when I sent you something, you didn't say, sorry, let me reply him. That's being crazy. So This is my tip. This is my tip. It's being selfish, and it's a clear sign that either you are being used or that person doesn't even love you at all. Not just being loved. Loved is a very huge word. That person doesn't like you. They just want you because they want to benefit something from you.
Yeah, because there's no one who is more busy than a person who's not interested in you.
Trust me. Because funny thing is, you can send a message and you're saying, "Oh, I'm busy." Next thing, 30 minutes later, oh, okay, let's say you were busy, you couldn't reply. We understand, right? But seeing the person posting before, I don't know, posting before they reply to your message. So you got the energy, you got the time to post, but you didn't have the time to just respond. Because it's literally less than 50 seconds or a minute just to send the message back. I'm not sure if I'm being clear about it.
Yeah, I think I agree with what you're saying. Just to some extent, it just says much how someone thinks whether you are a priority to them or you're not. Because if they are finding time to post something before they reply to you, it's because someone have already made a choice to choose certain priorities, and they chose to post or to do something else before talking back to you, texting you back. So this is something that you can also tell. Like if you see something like that just happening, you can easily tell that you are not a priority to whoever that person is, because people are always going to do what they prioritize first. So
Mm-hmm.
it comes back to what we were talking about giving back the same energy. I can give it back to you.
So, I love the part you said. It will just let you know where you're standing. So, why should I be like, okay, I need to be there for this person? Yeah, that person is not even there for me. You get what I'm saying? And I'll give you a good example about me. I'm that person who will act like it doesn't bother me, right? And you might see me smiling, you might see me being all lovey-dovey thing. But the reason why I'll be doing that, I'm smiling at you, but if you check the interactions or the communication will get less, because I'm training myself to stay or to live without being careful about what I'm doing for you, or I'll be training myself to live without you at the first place, you know. So it's not being savage, but it's something that is really needed, you know. Just being yourself. Don't give people, because it hurts. The person who is hurting is you, you know. And in a relationship setup, my brother or my sister, if you see your person saying, "I couldn't answer your message because I was busy," you're just a placeholder.
I mean, it comes back to what we're talking about priorities.
Mm-hmm.
If someone you're in a relationship with someone and they're not giving you back that energy that you're giving them back, that reciprocation,
Mm-hmm.
it just means that, because for things to work, both people have to do the work,
Yep.
especially in a relationship setup like what you're talking about. No, if one person put energy, that relationship is not going to work. It requires a reciprocation, both people to be putting the same energy or almost the same energy towards the relationship. So if you find yourself in a situation where, I would just advise you to not find yourself in that situation and just try to make those people who give you back the same energy a
Yeah.
priority. Because the moment you try to prioritize the people that do not give you back the same energy, it's just going to hurt you.
That's true.
It's like putting energy on a wall. No matter how much energy you put on a wall, you are going to be the one who's going to be doing all the work. The wall is going to be standing still and it's not going anywhere. But you're going to lose some energy and you're going to be tired. So what I would just advise someone is to just make more time, for people that want to make time for you as well. So if you're giving someone some energy, make sure you're giving someone energy and they're giving you back the same energy. Otherwise, if they're not doing that, stop wasting your energy, because it's not going to hurt them, it's going to hurt you.
That's true. That's true. So, and if you notice energy, all right, just to give you this whole scenario about energy, it's not all about response. It's not all about being busy. It's not all about you were not there for me, right? Have you ever been in a situation where you start feeling like maybe I'm being too much?
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. But the reason why you end up in that situation where you feel like you're doing too much is because you're not getting that reciprocation. Because every action, it requires a reaction. So if you're only putting all the actions and then you're not getting, it doesn't have to be a situation where you put action, they also put action. It has to be something like this. One person put action and then the other person is supposed to react. So that is what I would just tell you to do is, try to make sure that even if you can't give an action back, the most important thing one person can do is when one person acts, if you are in a relationship setup, then the other person is supposed to react. So it's like an action reaction pair. It works that way.
That is quite interesting. But I'm trying my best not to be savage. I'm not being savage. I'm just telling the truth, guys. There's a quote that I love. It's about energy as well. Just go look it up. These are some of the quotes that we just see on TikTok. That quote says, "Protect your peace. Bad energy doesn't deserve access to your mind or time." So, do you mean, this is my thought. Does it mean like, okay, I have someone, I'm giving them my energy, and they are like slaking on my energy? Are they bad energy to me?
Yes, that's exactly what it means. And from what you are saying, from that quote that you just said right now, and it talks about like something that will get to your mind and that will waste your time, right? Yes. So it's easy to see from that whenever you're giving some energy and they're not giving back the energy, it's going to affect your mind, not their mind. They're not going to be spending time thinking about that person they're not giving back the same energy to. You're the one who's going to be spending time thinking about that person that is not giving the same energy back to you. So it's affecting you, your mind. So it's affecting your mind, and also you're wasting your time because you're giving energy to someone who's not giving that same energy back. So from that quote that you just said right now, right there, anytime you're dealing with someone who's not giving back the same reaction or the same energy, you're going to be affecting your own mind, and you're also going to be wasting your own time.
And money.
That is true.
Do you know?
Time is money as well.
Time is money, and if you force things, sometimes, I don't know, you don't think properly.
That is true.
Then you end up wasting your money to something that is not. Because if you're doing an investment, I hate to put it that way, but if you are doing an investment, you're expecting something
in return. That's true.
You can't just invest in something that you know it will never work.
Nobody does that. You're expecting a profit every single time and some sort of returns.
So think on that. But I was just blabbering stuff. You have like a specific question where you were like, I needed to ask this dude after watching that video, because you were like, bro, the video you did last time. So I wanted to know.
That was an interesting video, and I don't think I have like the only question that I might have right now is like, have you ever felt like you were giving more than you were receiving?
So, that's a quite interesting question. So, I'll put it this way first. Most of the videos that I do is based on my experience. So, I'm trying to alert people so that they don't experience what I experienced. So, the basic answer is yes, I've been there before, where I'm like giving too much and receiving less. Then I had to sit down asking myself, bro, what are you doing? Because after doing that, you're being judged. You're being labeled who you're not. You're just wasting your time. Trust me, you're doing something great for a person, and that person labels you something
Okay, maybe another question that might be too personal,
else.
but do you feel like right now you are in that situation where you feel like you are giving more than you are receiving?
Where's the camera again? Let me look at the camera on this one. So
Be careful with this one.
no, I'm not in that situation. Did I overcome that one? Yeah, I did. Have I been there before? Yes, I was. But now, no, I'm not, because I'm not giving anyone that chance to do that. So if you see that I was giving you the energy before and it's no longer the same, just know that I'm now able to live without you. And I'm now able to just stay in being myself without your presence. So basically, yeah, I'm not in that situation.
Well, that is good to hear, but I'm also assuming that you're just trying to be careful on the camera.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually. I'm not. The reason why I had to put it that way, like I said, I might be a little bit savage, but I'm not a bird person. I will never lie that I'm not in that situation when I'm in that situation, because I might have someone who might help me. But the reason why I'm putting it that way is I don't want people to be bad because they are experiencing bad stuff.
It's true.
Always be yourself. Don't prove anything to people who are judging you. If I say, hey, you don't laugh, yet you know that you laugh, why would you need to explain?
No need to.
If I say, I know the car you drive, right? If I say you don't have a car, yet I know that you have a car. But I will believe that you don't have a car because someone said you don't have a car. Do you need to explain?
No, that'll be more of a sophist tradition, like where you're trying to make someone be convinced about something that you're just trying to make an argument, knowing that it's not true, but you're just trying to make people believe that they are something they are not. So I don't have to respond to that because I know
Yeah.
it's not true. So there's no
So,
need to.
not responding to that. Are you a bad person? Hell no.
No.
Don't you smile? You smile. Don't you have a car? You do. But if you respond, now you're allowing people to change who you are.
And you give them that power to think that
To
they can-
think that,
yes.
you know. So I was not being careful.
Well, that is great to hear. So if that is not the case right now, then I will move on to another question.
Mhm.
So since that is not the case right now, what was the moment that made it clear to you that before, for your past experience that you were talking about, what was the moment that made it clear to you that you were giving more than you were receiving? And what action did you take to come from there so that you could act differently so that you don't hurt yourself?
with this one, I was going to be careful. But I guess, like I said, it might help someone else. The moment I realized was the moment I got judged with that same person that I was giving the best energy I could ever had given. Don't play by being judged and labeled and told things that you're not.
I've been there before.
Yeah, where I won't say the scenario, the specific scenario, but where you're, let me just say, I label you as my brother, right?
Yeah.
And everything that I do, I make sure that we are at the same level, or you are bigger than me, because you're my brother, right?
Yeah.
But out there, I'm not the person who I am to you, because you're labeling me something else. Did you get it? Where I'm like, okay, you're my brother, we are doing this, we are together. Then you call me, labeling me things that I'm not. Hey, this bro is talkative. Hey, this bro is this. Hey, this bro is that. And you ignore that I'm the person who is always there for you. And whatever you're saying is not even true. So that was the scenario that I was in. Not specifically that scenario, but something like that. That's what made me realize that, no, man, I think I'm just giving too much energy, and this is being too much to an extent where I'm just giving people access to say whatever they want.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that sounds kind of. I wanted to say rough, but I don't. I'm trying to look for a different word, but
A nice word would be, it was kind of a good lesson
that is true.
in a savage way.
Yeah, that's a hard way to learn some stuff, but
Yeah.
deception can do that thing sometimes where one of the easiest way we can learn from our mistakes is like when some people, or be it whether in a relationship context or anything, deceives you. So
And
I get it.
another funny thing is when that person, maybe they realize that they were wrong. When they come back, now you don't know that. Are they really back? Or they're just back because they see that I have something in their life.
That is true, and it's tricky to know whether they are truly back, because sometimes they say they've this saying that they say birds of the same feather, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
no matter how much you might look from it from afar, but when it comes closer to you, you see it with the same colors. So I feel like that's the same case with people. Like it's hard for people to change. It's not that easy. So it won't be easy to determine whether those people have really changed when they're back, because
Mm-hmm.
they might. One thing people are actually good at is to putting on a show, like to paint a picture that they want other people to see.
Yeah.
So they can paint that picture where they want you to see as if they have changed. They're now like a different person, but they're just the same person as before. So that is a tricky thing that you might need some sort of discernment for, because
True.
1 out of 10 times I would say people, they barely change.
But do you know do you know my reaction when those people, like those type of people, not like I do have them right now, because right now if I'm talking to you, we're good. Right now I have a character where I'm like, if you messed up, that's it. I'll keep my peace by just moving you away. right? But if I'm talking to you, it means there's something. Yeah, you did whatever you did, but I'm willing to forgive you because it wasn't bad. You are there to understand each other. And we learn in every relationship, everything. People fight. But there's a line.
That is true.
And a lot of people crossed that line. You know. So my reaction is, if I meet you, don't think I'll ignore you. Because remember, I'll go back to that. I'm not going to change myself because of a person. So if you come back, I'll be nice. I'll be like, hey, I don't think I'll be the same person.
Yeah, that is the safest thing that someone could do. Because going back to that quote that you were quoting for that you always see on TikTok, that is one way where you see if they have crossed the line. Because the last thing that you want to do is to give them another chance to cross that line. So
Yep.
to avoid losing your mind and your time, that's the safest thing that you can do is to do what you're saying right now, is don't give them another chance to again exploit everything you've given them, like trust. So just don't let them have another chance to wasting your mind and your time. That would be the safest thing to do.
I love that. Um, but besides that, do you have any more questions? Yes. Just asking because, yeah, this has been like a topic, but
Yeah, at first I had a question that I wanted to ask, but now it's
Mhm.
more of a just like a statement that I would just say.
Mm.
Because sometimes it's now about like how you balance your grace for others without also neglecting your own emotional well-being. That is very important.
Mhm.
So at first I wanted to ask you that question, is like, if you are being understanding, should that mean you're being like exposing yourself to be emotionally depleted? But then I won't answer that question anymore, but I'll just make that statement where I'll just say you have to balance your grace for others and also making sure that you're not neglecting your own emotional well-being.
And another basic way to answer that, I'll just put it this way. I'll answer that question with another question. It will bring back that question where I'm like, if I say you don't have a car, you don't smile, yet you know that you have a car, you smile, and you decide not to respond, doesn't mean you're bad.
No, it doesn't mean you're bad. No.
So it will bring that back. But it was nice. As you can see, guys, I'm not that artist who says I don't love being around people. No, if you want to be in this studio, DM me. We can have conversation just like this. This is my friend, obviously. So, but just like this, I'm open like that. But the word that I can leave you with, I'll leave you with one more quote that says, "Energy never lies. What you feel is often the truth. Before it's spoken, that's the truth." Did you get it?
Tell them one more time. That's deep.
Whatever you feel is the truth often, and they have never been spoken, that's the truth.
Let that instinct kick in. Think
So,
about it.
think. But do you have anything that you want to say to them before we cut this video? Cut this video. God damn.
I think you've exhausted all that you could have probably said, and if there's any other questions, I'm pretty sure you already told them that they can always reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks to everyone who's joined. So just give the time back to you.
Yeah, and just remember, guys, we released the song that was nice. You better listen to that.
Really good song, by the way. Love it.
And so to those who enjoyed, who made it to the end, we love you. You are my real ones, and keep on supporting. Share the video, share the channel. Make sure people subscribe to Unscripted Z, where you can see just Z talking, not doing anything about music. Just know who is Z. There's the talking voice. The crazy part, we'll be doing pranks pretty soon. So yeah, let's go and just know that your boy, the one and only Z guy, loves you. Zimbabwe to the world. Bye, guys.
Signing up.